Ann Money is director of the Education and Research Area at the Oklahoma Aquarium, and she's here with us now to talk about their new Aquatic Research Center. Ann, welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Good to have you here, kiddo. What are we talking about here? A $10 million facility?
Yeah, so our first building we ever built on the campus was so that we could get a collection of bull sharks from Florida. And we had to build it fairly quickly, but saltwater is extremely hard on things. So we really needed to build a new large animal holder, is what the current building is called. But in doing that, we've done so many research projects now, and we're still doing so many research projects. We really decided to make it a full research center. So I'm a coral researcher, so I am personally extremely excited, and we do a lot of bull shark research.
Help me understand. What sort of research are we talking about, and what's the purpose?
So I'll start with the coral research. We look at color of coral and fluorescence specifically in coral as an indicator of coral health. And we look at the relationship between the algae that lives inside of the coral that gives it most of its nutrients and the coral animal itself. So corals are not doing well globally. We've lost about 50% of all coral. And every year, the sea surface temperatures are getting warmer, which is what causes what are called bleaching events. So what we're doing here from right in the middle of the country is trying to find ways to help mitigate the damage going on out there. So that's one big project we have. The other big project is our bull sharks. And we have several research projects we've done over the years. My favorite being that National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration will come out. Bull sharks have the strongest bite force of any species of shark by size. So everybody wants to work with them, and we're the ones who have them and open our doors to really solid researchers.
What are you looking for in your study of the bull sharks?
Because they have that bite force that is so strong, most of the research that we do, well, first of all, we do a lot of research into how they pup and where they pup. We collect our own. So we go to the border of Texas and Louisiana, and it's almost completely salt or fresh water there, which is what makes bull sharks so unique. But what we really utilize our sharks for is trying to find ways to help save both human and shark populations.
Well, excuse me for interrupting, Ann, but are you saying that the bull sharks can survive in both fresh and salt water?
Yes. We're the only sharks we know of that can do that can live in either.
Wow, that's quite an interesting element. I did not know that.
Well, yeah, they're fascinating sharks. Of course, I'm biased, but I love them.
Well, I wouldn't go that. I just like to know how they taste.
I have.
Have they discovered the bull sharks moving up into the fresh waterways?
So yeah, that's a really great question. They have found bull sharks 2,500 miles up the Amazon, 1,500 miles up the Mississippi. If they are looking for food, they will go inland, and they can go pretty far inland to search for that food.
Seems to me like, common sense tells me what you're probably going to end up doing, or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Put electronic trackers on the sharks. Is that possible?
So we work with Texas Parks and Wildlife. They will tag bull sharks, and we do comparisons of bull sharks in captivity that are tagged as compared to growth patterns in sharks that stay in the wild. We do not do tracking of animals in the wild, but we do track the data for the purpose of comparison. So, like I said, we work closely with Texas Parks and Wildlife in that capacity.
All very interesting stuff. And listen, keep us on your mailing list and in the back of your mind. And when things start to bubble up for you, please keep it and keep us advised, and let's get you back in here to talk about it. Okay?
Oh, that sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ann. We'll talk to you down the road. We'll be back with more on Perspectives right after this.